What's going on, everybody? Eric Bourassa here, and today, by request, I'm going to be teaching you Bluefoot Groovy by Joe Satriani. Now, I'm going to give you the main riff, the verse melody, and the first chorus melody, and then we'll take it from there. If this video gets tons and tons of views and likes, then maybe we'll do some more. But these are the main parts of the song. Let's start with the intro. So first, you want a Strat style guitar, and I've got my Music Man Cutlass in position 4, so I'm calling that position 5 the neck pickup. I'm splitting the neck in the middle. All right, so we've got an A bar chord, a G bar chord, and a D bar chord. Okay, and we're gonna play it like this with these Hendrixy fills. All right, so that's the main riff. Let's break it down. We're gonna hit where everything is very staccato in this song. So we're gonna hit the root note and then immediately release the pressure, and then hit the rest of the chord, release the pressure. And those are on quarter notes. 1, 2. We're at about 90 beats per minute, roughly. A little slower, a little faster maybe, but about 90. And then we're going to do this very Hendrixy thing where we slide up to the 3rd of the chord on the 9th fret with the ring finger, then to the 7th fret on the next string, back to the 9, and then we go to the root of the next chord. And we do the same thing with the G chord. And then on the D chord, only difference is instead of returning to the root of the chord, we'll go back to the 5th. The 5th of the D chord is on the 7th fret of the 4th string. And then it just repeats. So you start with the downbeat, but then after that, everything lands on the upbeat of the end of the measure, anticipating the next measure. Okay, cool. So the melody that's going over that, I'm gonna go to the neck pickup for this, maybe the bridge, actually. There's lots of rest and lots of staccato, so let me count this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay, so that's our first phrase. You're gonna add lots of vibrato. I didn't put it in the notation always, but just listen for that, and there's a lot of subtlety with the slide. So on that first bend, it's not right away, and it's not too much. It's very subtle. Bend, bend, don't, and I'm killing the notes in between. Kill. That's a tricky thing, but just get used to hitting a note and then killing it with your hand. Like that. And then the second phrase goes like this. And 4 and 1. And that bend there at the end is a slow bend. Don't do this. It's... So slowly bend up to that half step and then kill it. Or you could almost even do a quarter step bend. It may be a quarter step bend there, but just use your ear and listen for where that stop point should be. So here's that whole first line. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then the second line goes, is on the and of 1. 1, and... So just do 3 of those bends, and then we go kind of quick. And then the next phrase starts on the and of 1 as well. So we go 1 and 2 and. The end of most of these phrases, when it's held out with vibrato, will slide off into nothing. So in that 4th phrase, you've got that whole step bend, but you got to kill it in between. And notice I'm doing that on every single note. 12, kill it. 10, kill it. 12, kill it. Bend, kill it. Release, kill it. The only time I'm not is when I play those 16th notes. Okay, so the next phrase goes 1, 2, Let's see. I'm not totally getting the phrasing of that right, but the first bend is you hold the bend for a while and then release, and then end at the bend, and then the next phrase goes 1 with that quarter step bend at the end. I'd probably push up actually on that rather than pull down. Again, lots more staccato with that with the picking hand. Okay, so next, let's go to the next phrase, which is gonna go. Okay, pretty self-explanatory, I think, on that one. And then next, our final phrase, we've got. The only tricky thing with that is that quarter step bend on 13. Don't do it too soon. It's very subtle. Kind of like that. And then immediately come off it to the 10. A quarter step bend you never resolve. You never come back. It never sounds good with a quarter step bend. You always end at the peak. Okay, so let me play the whole verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 4. I messed it up. 1. 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so that's the whole first verse. So now, going into the chorus, the chord progression for the chorus is C, G over B, D. Anyway, you get the idea. So now the notes going into that chorus are like this. Three, four. Okay, cool. So that takes us to the end of the first chorus. If you've got the technique for the verse, then hopefully that chorus kind of makes sense. You have a lot of similar elements with nice slides, vibrato, quarter step bends, half step bends, where you hold the note and then at the very end do that bend. But really the only notes we have are, right, 14 and 16 on the third string and then 15 and 17 on the second string. So like most Satriani melodies, very simple, but not easy to execute in terms of the phrasing. Okay, after that, I think the next chords, and this is just a little bonus, I think it's like an F major 7. Sorry, I'm not singing. And then we're back to another verse, okay? So there's a little melody that goes with that. I don't know what it is, but I think those are the chords. Just F major 7, and then A5, G5, F5. The next verse is just small variations of what was in the first verse. The only thing that's really different is this little shreddy bit. He's doing some combination of 12, 15, and 17 on the first string. It sounds mostly like he's just starting from the highest note. And then every now and then he'll stay on the A and just tremolo pick here. So it'd be like... something kind of like that. And then we have another chorus. And then there's this awesome outro solo that goes on for a while, and it's incredible. It really, really sounds good. I'm going to be honest, if I do learn how to do that part, based on the response to this video, I'm not going to tab it out, because tabbing it out would be a huge pain. But if a lot of people want it, I will learn it and then present it here. So that's Bluefoot Groovy by Joe Satriani. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think of this song? What do you think of my transcription of it? Be sure and like and subscribe if you dig it. And I will see you guys next time.